Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in tonight's movie review for Halloween month, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this horror comedy film released in 1986. Although a little bit of sources say this movie was released in 1987, but most sources say it's actually 1986, so yeah, it's a 1986 film. So this review is going to be on Monster in the Closet. Monster in the Closet goes like this. After a number of mysterious deaths are reported to have taken place in closets, and basically these people are getting killed by this little monster creature when being taken into these closets. And so we follow a San Francisco writer who is sent to cover the story. He teams up with a local science teacher and her highly intelligent son to try and solve the murders. Excuse me. And for most of the film, they have to do whatever they can to try and stop this monster creature from killing people in their closets. And yeah. So I recently first heard about this movie like not really long ago, because I think last month I've been hearing about this movie, like when I was doing research on Paul Walker. And this movie, Monster in the Closet, this was actually Paul Walker's first movie he was in. This was way back when he was a preteen, when he was really young. And this was actually like way before he played Brian O'Connor from Fast and Furious until his death in 2013. Yeah, and Monster in the Closet was his first movie. So, and I think for what it is, for a PG-rated horror comedy film, it's honestly not really that bad when you think about it. And I actually watched this movie for free on Amazon Prime Video. And the quality of it did look like it was played on a VHS player, like a VCR. It's probably because this movie was not really released on physical media that much, because it was last released on DVD back in 2003, and ever since then, this movie has not been remastered. But, oh well. I think that's probably because not a lot of people I think that's probably because not a lot of people really talk about this movie all that much, because it is really underrated when you think about it, which is why I think Monster in the Closet is a great underrated horror comedy film. And yeah, it's not really that scary, believe it or not, given the fact that it is PG rated, kind of like Poltergeist. But all I can say is Monster in the Closet is still a great underrated film released in 1986. And I gotta say, the performances, on the other hand, like, you can't go wrong with acting performances. Like, the acting wasn't really bad, because the acting was good, of course. Like, Henry Gibson was in this film, and I know Henry Gibson was in a lot of stuff. And, of course, we know Paul Walker when he was really young. I thought this movie was a great start to his acting career, and you know, Paul Walker did a good job in this film. And it's basically, you know, oh yeah, Paul Dooley was also in the film too. I thought he did pretty good. Like, another Paul actor, Paul Dooley, like he was good in the film. And of course, the movie's not even that long either. It's like an hour and 29 minutes. So it's like a very short movie, an hour and 30 minutes. And for what it is, I gotta say, the story itself is also pretty well written too, and sure, the title might be a little cliched, Monster in the Closet, because, you know, that might be a little cliche by today's standards, but yeah, because I know a lot of people don't really talk about this horror movie all that much, but I found this movie streaming on Amazon Prime Video. It's also currently available to stream on Tubi for free. And oh yeah, not only this was Paul Walker's first movie, but it's also an early role from Stacey Ferguson, which I'm not really that familiar with, but this was actually Stacey Ferguson's first movie she was in. I think so, yeah. All I know is that this is Paul Walker's first film. Yeah, that's it. So, what more can I say about Monster in the Closet, excuse me. What more can I say about Monster in the Closet? I would just say it's a good underrated, like, horror comedy film. It's not really scary. Like, there's not really any jump scares. Like, there's not really, like, over the top jump scares. Just they kept it down to a minimum. But for what it is, Monster in the Closet is still a great underrated horror comedy film. And so overall, I liked it for what it is. And overall, I'm going to give Monster in the Closet 4 stars out of 5. It was great. So yeah, if you're interested in checking out this movie, and if it's available streaming near you on the internet or something like that, then I say this might be a good one to check out. And there you have it, guys. That's my movie review on Monster in the Closet. Hope you guys liked it. And with that being said, thanks for watching as always. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And also make sure to like this video as well. With that, excuse me. With that being said, until next time, this is Mr. 8 Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.